Hi, y'all, it's me again, Pastor Nacho, the National Anti-Socialist. And this episode is the first episode of a series called How Boomer-Ass Parrots Could Get Your Ass Fucking Killed in various ways. Scenarios number 486,200,501.009. So you Zoomers out there, the red pill Zoomers are brilliant. And you classified everybody into like, you're either a gloomer, a doomer, a zoomer, or a boomer. The boomers, the prehistoric boomers in the 80s and 70s and shit, are far, far even more cray-cray. So, this is a true story, dude. True story. So, luckily I was too like mongoloid and too big and ugly to get fucked when I was a kid growing up. I was a latchkey kid. I'm pretty much Generation X, right? This really fucking happened. This is at Meadowwood Apartments in Corona, California, circa 1996 or something, okay? It's me, I'm 13 years old. There's the leader of the pack, our little crew. We had a little party crew or gang going on, UPS, United Pot Smokers. Will, the leader of the pack, was only 11 years old. His mom let him do whatever he wanted. Will's most major accomplishment in life at this time was he quit doing meth when he was like 10 or 9, right? So like, Sean's my age, he's 13. I guess Sean's a really good looking kid, you know? Kind of tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, skinny, you know? Really well mannered, you know, even though he parties really hard. And then there's me, the mongoloid big ass fuck, right? There's so many tangents in my head, I'm trying to stick to the subject. There was this dude, he owned Del Lago liquor store, like on Via Pacifica and Border and shit, okay? He was disgusting. He was like mid-age, like my age now, hanging out with minors, okay? He was fat and disgusting with diabetes ass, elephantitis legs, like fucking quadruple, double chin, with like some kind of weird mustache, and like, why don't you grow a beard to hide your fat ass face, whatever. Yo, always had a lot of money. Owned Del Lago liquor store. He's got a party at Meadowwood Apartments, right? Me, Will, and Sean, some other fools that are like 15, 16 years old. His name was Greg, that owned Del Lago, and straight out of a Beavis and Butthead cartoon. He has like on one arm, it's like a tattoo of Metallica, and like on the other arm, it has a tattoo of like AB, Aryan Brotherhood, right? I hear the AB doesn't accept chomos, whatever, because he's after my friend Sean. It's blatant. He's pulling Sean aside, saying, "Hey, come by without your friends, and you don't need." I remember looking at him talk to Sean for some reason. Like, you don't need friends. What the fuck? So, wants him to sell weed for him. He's gonna make money, some shit like that, right? Will is really street smart. The fucking 11-year-old, because remember, I'm a minor at this time too. I gotta say that because the cameras will have audio. Will, when weird adults would come chilling with us, Will would know. He would have discernment. Oh, he's methed out, he's cracked out. I was this kid that was like, came from an evangelical home, very strict and shit. My mother just died. My father's like, please get the fuck out of my life. I remarried and I don't like you. So it was like, deal, I'll never be in the house. Fuck yeah. So I was hanging out on the street. And bro, Will is obviously using Sean as bait to hang out with this old guy so he would give us free weed and free beer all day. So at this party at Meadowwood Apartments, right? We're like the youngest ones there. Everybody else is like 15, 16. Me and Sean are 13, Will's 11. Or maybe Will's 12 now and I'm pushing 14, or, you know, whatever. Something like that. And Greg, the owner of the liquor store, He's sitting on a folded chair. Underneath is a chrome pistol grip shotgun. I don't know how you get that much weed back then. Bricks of weed in a bag. Open containers everywhere. He's like, what the fuck do you want? You know me? I literally ate a whole pizza, some chips, smoking bricks of weed, and I'm probably, for all I know, drinking 1.5. I'm like halfway through my second 40 of Mickey's malt liquor, dude. So that's why Will wants to hang out with him, and he wants using Sean as like some kind of bait. Greg is mumbling to himself. I know where this is going. Now I do, not back then. Because I remember some dude that tried to commit suicide. A long time later, I'm in my 20s at this other story, where this guy just starts mumbling negative shit to himself. He's depressed, he can't get laid. So I think it's going on, looking hindsight 2020. Greg is mad that he can't butt touch Sean. There's too many of us around. And Greg starts mumbling stories about how he's taken guys out to the desert that's owed him money, castrated them, and then F them from behind. I'm the only one like, shotgun, creepy dude, a bunch of us. Is anybody listening what's coming out of this guy's fucking mouth, you know? And everybody's just kind of using Greg and ignoring him and fraternizing among themselves. It's only me listening. I think Greg was talking to one other kid that was just like, didn't know what to do. Oh, wow, haha. That's cool. That's not cool, man. So, I don't know how we get word of, there's a dude up the street that this 15-year-old's got to go fight, or he's got beef with. Puts a 15-year-old on the spot. Greg, being a great chaperone, he's like, you better go fight him, right? And, pressures a 15-year-old to get in a pickup truck, like a fucking Beavis and Butthead cartoon. I swear this happened. With the door, I guess he brought the shotgun with him, I don't know. With the door open, full of minors, marijuana smoke, which was nefarious as fuck at that time. Wasn't legal like it is in California, circa 2023 and after. Wow, that's what was coming behind him. And he makes a kid get in his truck. I don't know how we get word of it. I don't think pagers existed yet. He gets in the truck. He literally goes, boom, hits a car behind him. Boom, hits a car in front of him. And boom, hits a car behind him. Goes up the street. Everybody comes up. All the tenants and residents come out of the apartments like, what the fuck? Again, his door's wide open. Bunch of minors and paraphernalia. In case the cameras are listening, I was a minor at this time. Will, the leader of our pack, like, we gotta go. Moral of the story is, if I think hard enough, so many other shits like that happen. All because my evangelical boomer ass dad never liked me. I somehow came out 8 feet taller than my own father from looking up to my mom's dad. My mom's dad purportedly beat up my dad when I was barely born, like 3 years old or 5 or something. He never liked me. He liked his new family with geek ass kids. He sent the stepmother's kids to college, all that shit. I had to leave because I wanted to grow my hair out, listen to Metallica. I liked chicks at a really young age. Motherfucker was always grumpy at me. I'm not crying to a river, just boomers are stupid. Way less extent. I was thinking about another tangent, how boomer ass parents would get you killed. So, I grew up during the satanic panic of the 1980s and early 90s. Like, it was like Jimmy Swaggart versus Ozzy Osbourne and PMRC or whatever, Mad Mothers, or against Twisted Sister and against Blackie Lawless from the band Wasp. If you know what I'm talking about, you know your fucking heavy metal history. And gripped in the satanic panic. My boomer ass evangelical parents, they put it in my mind growing up. I was a fat kid, right? They put in my mind like, oh, you don't eat enough fruits and you don't eat enough vegetables. You always eat meat and you always want McDonald's. I was an anathema because starting from really young, I get glimpses of MTV and I wanted to be a rockero. I wanted to be a rocker, dude. I wanted that hot chick that's dancing in that White Snake video. I was obsessed with karate and action movies. And for some reason, my boomer-ass religious dad fucking hated it. And he told me, basically said that all food is junk food except for salads. And I was like, fuck, I'm never gonna eat salad, dude, so I might as well eat a shitload of like Reese's peanut butter cups and Snickers and drink a lot of soda. So I was really fat. One time, me and a buddy named Leo, we ate so much fucking candy bars and shit that we both got sick. Then, I get on the wrestling team in high school around 15 or 16 years old, and I learned, like, chicken and rice and steak and potato, and you can eat broccoli, like, that's, like, got melted cheese on it, like Velveeta. I was like, this is fucking great. I didn't fucking know that this was good food. I was told that, oh, I'm a fucking piece of shit because I'm too hyper to sit down and do my homework all day and keep on reading the goddamn stupid textbook like my dad's other kids. And I always want to go outside and play, and he's always getting mad when I get injured, and when I get injured, he's always giving me the speech about how I need to quit sports and shit. Total soy, total beta, total reason why I hate evangelical Protestantism. So another way, I could have grown up a diabetic and all that. If it wasn't for the action movies of the late 20th century, like Sylvester Stallone movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, UFC, Ultimate Fighting just came out when I was a kid. Like, I heard of it, cage fighting. I heard that wrestling. I was like, what? I never thought of that before. I'm kind of big. You mean you could just grab them and take them down and sit on them and punch them? I never seen that in the movies. So I go on the wrestling team at high school, and Coach Campbell's like, he's like, oh, we need to eat good and all this shit. I'm listening to the speech like, oh, here we go. Fucking salads and shit. I'm never gonna eat fucking salad. Do I have to quit? He's like, chicken, rice, steak, and potato. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm telling me that. You're telling me like steak and chicken and meat and stuff is good, healthy food? Yeah, idiot. One of the reasons why I hate evangelical Protestantism, so I don't believe in God. I'm going to become either Orthodox or Catholic on purpose and rub that in his fucking face. My sorry excuse for a dad. And, fuck else was I going to say? That's how this is an example how boomer-ass parents can get you fucking killed. So all you Zoomers who classified every douchebag on earth, they're either a gloomer, a Zoomer, a doomer, a boomer, alright? You guys are fucking brilliant, dude. You're putting it down for the raza of truth, eh? Fucking eh, dude. Really, keep on doing what you're doing, man. So, this is Pastor Nacho, the national anti-socialist. This is the first episode of how boomer-ass parents get you killed. Scenario number 400 million, 5,000 billion, 286 trillion, 581.009. And that fucker raised the most bitch-ass nerds, dude. Like, he wants a nerd as a son. It's fucking weird. It makes no sense. That's boomers for you, but no one cares. When I was a kid, they told me I was as big as a fourth grader in kindergarten, and By the time my mother died, I love her. You know, she wasn't as bad as my dad. I mean, I love her anyway, but she was religiously strict. I immediately grew my hair long and started watching MTV, and I was playing the shred guitar like Eddie Van Halen, and Lick a Lot of Puss, the same way. Lick a Lot is a dinosaur we invented when I was a kid. Lick a Lot of Puss. I learned karate like all the movies. I would stay up past my parents' designated bedtime to watch Van Damme do the splits and to see like action and tits on fucking, grown. I was like 13 years old. I was so excited to grow up and be like AJ Van Bakker. You guys go support my homie AJ Van Bakker because he's gonna beat up Joe Rogan. And AJ Van Bakker was everything I wanted to be at 11 years old. You guys, you Zoomers out there, like a Mandela effect, like the Matrix, dude. The Matrix was totally listening. When I was 11 years old, AJ Van Bakker I'm marking out to him, like fanboying, marking out is a pro wrestling term. We're totally cucking out for this dude, for another dude, right? Yeah, totally. The Matrix was listening and it invented the person that I wanted to embody at age 11. That's AJ Van Bakker. I need you to go support him so you can get popular to challenge Joe Rogan. Because Joe Rogan, he never takes a political side. He sits there in the cut. He doesn't like, hey, fuck these fucking aristocrats touching kids on Epstein Island and making shit too expensive. The smartest Zoomer in the world is Alex Way, W-E-I. So, fuck Fox News, fuck CNN. I'm lacing y'all up with some real news sources. So that's why you gotta follow me and shit. The more you guys don't follow me, I don't want to be a douche and ask for all that like and subscribe shit. I have to. I'm gonna disappear without it, guys. I'm gonna disappear. Like I'll eventually not have enough subscribers and shit. I gotta go. I gotta do a patrol. You guys keep on rocking what was the free world.